Let's do some vocal improv warm-up together. In this video, we're going to use the pitches from the major 6 chord. So stay tuned and let's do some practicing together. Hello there, vocal friend. Elizabeth Loninger here. As promised, in this video, we're going to do some vocal improv warm-up with the major 6 chord. So the idea here is that we're going to use one chord and we're using just the pitches of that particular chord to build some scat phrases. We're going to use scat syllables and we're going to take each of the 3 phrases I'm going to present to you here through the keys up and down chromatically. So the major 6 chord is built on the major triad with a major 6 on top. If you've sung jazz for a while, you have heard this chord many, many times. Very often it is used on the 1, either at the beginning of a song or also to finish up a song. But that is of no concern for us today because right now we're just going to have some fun improvising over it. So first, let's outline the chord and just sing the pitches with me, going up. And for now, let's just use do. Do sounds good. Do, 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 do. Let's just do it up first. Let's do that together. Do, 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 do. And one more time. Do, 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 do. And now we're going to go back down, starting on the 6. Do, 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 do. Let's do that together. Do, 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 do. Okay, so these are the pitches that we're going to be working on. Just a quick aside, I said in the opening remarks that this is a jazz vocal improv warm-up, but I would suggest when you're going through these phrases that you actually do a actual vocal warm-up so that you really have the blood flow going in your vocal folds and everything is nice and juicy and warmed up. And if you would like to watch one of my warm-up videos, I recommend the one where I am using the straw as a kazoo, and you can watch it right here or here. I never remember. Let's say here. I'm going to teach you 3 separate phrases that are going to build one on top of the other, right? The first one, we're only using the first 2 pitches of this chord, C and E, or the 1 and the major 3. Let's stick with numbers because I'm actually going to start you off a little bit lower. We're going to start in G. All right, these 2 pitches. And what we're going to sing is do, do, ba, do, do, ba. Right? So do, do, ba, do, do, ba. Right? So you already get the feel. Okay, we're using a swing feel. We're using scat syllables. We're using a little bit of rhythm. So already this has to do much more with actual improvisation, with actual scat singing, than just doing solfeggio syllables, right? So here we go. I'm going to sing it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, do, wa, do, bop, do, wa. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, do, wa, do, wa, do, wa. Now, as far as the scat syllables go, I would suggest that at least in the beginning, you use exactly the syllables that I'm suggesting. But then as you get more comfortable with them, find your own, use the ones that you feel work for you. Because, I mean, scat syllables are really a pretty personal choice. And we are teaching you specific syllables because maybe they help us be more legato in the phrasing. They enhance jazz phrasing. But in the end, it has to be your choice. Okay, so now let's practice the first phrase together using the 1 and the 3. I will sing it first, and then you can sing it after me, and then we already right away move into a different key. Now, if at any given point the key that we're singing in is too high or too low for you, just either drop it or raise it by an octave so that this whole exercise feels really comfortable to you. Okay? Again, we're starting in G major, This is your starting pitch. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do, do, ah, do, ah, do, ah. Now you. Do, do, ah, do, ah, do, ah. 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 Let's take it back down. Do, do, ah, do, ah, do, ah. Do, do, ah, do, ah, do, ah. Do, do, ah, do, ah, do, ah. And so on. So, that's a fun first start with that chord. So now in this next part, the next phrase, we're going to use the 1, the 3, and the 5, your major triad, okay? And this time I chose not to start the phrase on the 1. Instead, we're starting the phrase on the 2. So let's check this one out. All right, so here's the phrase. Let me sing it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do whatever, dwee do ow. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do whatever, dwee do ow. Now, of course, the good thing with these videos that we're making here is that if at any time you didn't catch something, you can always rewind and repeat, rewind, repeat until you have it, okay? So again, just rhythmically and with syllables, the phrase goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Do vadeva, dwee do ow. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Do vadeva, dwee do ow. Major triad. Ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do whatever, dwee do ow. 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 Do whatever, dwee ba de ba dwee doo wow. Do 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 ba de ba dwee doo wow. And so on. All right, and now as promised, we're going to do the whole chord, 1, 3, 5, 6, and we're going to build a little phrase around that. And we're going to start down here in G major, 1, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 1. And this time I'm starting on the 1 and. So you may already detect a theme. We're doing a little bit of variation as far as rhythm is concerned, not starting on the 1, but starting first on the 2, and now we're starting on the 1 and. So here's the phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. Now let's sing it one more time together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. All right. Now let's do it together. Again, I sing first, you sing after me, and we move on to the next key. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. Now you. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. 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 One more time. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. And back down. Ba-do-da, ba-da, de-ba-do-da. 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 And so on. So of course you can always take this exercise further up or further down, depending on what feels good for you. And you can simplify the piano accompaniment if you want to do that, or you can also just give yourself the root of each chord, and then you can ba-do-da, ba-da, dwe-ba-do-da, and go up, ba-do-da, ba-da, dwe-ba-do-da, and so on. And you can go as far as feels comfortable for you. Okay, I hope you are enjoying this content, and I hope you're enjoying this video. I am planning on doing a whole series of these, focusing on different chords and how we can create some scat phrases, some scat improvisation based on these chords, so that we are really working on vocabulary here. All right? If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to subscribe below and also hit the alert button so you will always know when a new video comes out. And if you would like to know more about the courses and the lessons that I teach, please head on over to vocalmusician.org. And there you can find out much, much more. And you can also find some free videos and some free offerings. All right. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.